It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here, joined by the great Shaquille O'Neal and the equally great Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles.
Welcome, fans, to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation. And let's go straight over to David. It definitely did, David. He won titles when he played for the Lakers. Now he'll try to bring that winning mindset back to L.A. And Chris, as the season gets going, a lot of players start having lengthy road trips. Just how hard is it to play on the tail end of, say, a 5, 6, or a 7-game trip?
It's terrible. You miss the comforts of home, sleeping in your own bed, eating your own food, your habits, being on the road. Or you just miss all the good things about home, your family, and things like that. But you have to love these trips. One, if you're a player, because they set up time for chemistry. It's the most time you get to spend with your teammates. You really get to bond and get to know who each other are. Secondly, it takes a toll on that team. It wears you down. It sets you up for failure when you come home. And what's great about that is every team has to go through it.
Right.
So this is the NBA. It has to be the hardest league, the hardest schedule. And so it's tough, but, you know, that's what we do as players in this league. And so I love it because everyone does it. And I've always said it, sports is so fair because it's unfair to us all. And that's an unfair part of the game, but you got to get through it. You got to battle it, and you got to get through it.
And now the Lakers starting group. They've got Marjanovic. Mitchell is out there with Ball, and it's Ibaka, and it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Well, it seemed like destiny. The Lonzo Ball would end up with the Lakers. He found his way to the team he grew up watching.
You know, and rarely do you see a team and player be such a perfect fit. But that's the case here, and the pressure will be on Lonzo to succeed in L.A., put a lot of faith in getting to the Lakers. And remember, he turned down workouts from every other team because he wanted to wear that Laker uniform.
And it's DeRozan missing.
Not quite airtight defense right there, but his release was a little bit off on the jump.
Here's Mitchell. DeRozan defending. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
But Julia, no luck. The Lakers with a quick start to this game. 4-point game.
Away from home, you got to execute, and they did that flawlessly.
Yeah, and they also controlled the pace of the game for most of the night. Outstanding effort in a hostile environment.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. But Julia, no luck.
Well, that makes them 1 for 5 from the field so far. They need to start getting some better looks.
Ball dishes to Ibaka. There's a screen by Marjanovic. And Ibaka kicks to Mitchell. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
3 for 4 from the field to start the game. They'll take that.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's DeRozan. That shot misses. And it's the Lakers the other way.
And, of course, for the Nets, I mean, they won't control their own first-round pick until 2019. There's going to be some losing along the way with not much reward. Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent, I think, has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
Outside DeRozan. Looking to end the run. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Randolph, a screen on Ibaka. Just 2 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Nice shot by Randolph. Randolph's got his first bucket of the night.
That's his bread and butter. Randolph, a beast on the board.
Lakers leading by 7. Ball kicks to Marjanovic. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And Greg, the Nets trading away the better part of a decade worth of draft picks when they went all in back in 2013 and 2014.
Yeah, going for vets like Darren Williams and Gerald Wallace, Paul Pierce, and of course KG. Yeah, but unfortunately all past their prime. That team only able to get to the second round, and boy, what a heavy price to pay for so little success in the postseason.
Mitchell passes to Marjanovic. He kicks to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And here is Conley looking for his first basket still in this one. Gay sets the pick for Conley. The pass to Gay. He dishes it to DeRozan. Over Mitchell. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move. Nets trail by 9. So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. Baca is out there with Marjanovic. Then it's Ball, and it's Kuzma in at the small forward spot.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Ibaka, the pass to Kuzma. Pachulia with the steal. It's Gay with the drive. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, that's the explosiveness of Gay on his drive. It's almost impossible to contain a real powerful finisher around the rim who forces defenders to get rough with him.
Before his injury, Rudy Gay had made some strides on the defensive end. In general, Greg, he doesn't get enough credit sometimes for his impact on that side of the ball.
Yeah, Gay has always been a great ball hawk. I mean, he's got long arms to pick off lazy passes. He gets a good amount of blocks for a wing player as well. Very much so underrated when you talk about his defense.
There's a screen by Marjanovic. Here's Mitchell. They grab their own miss. And that one's good. Marjanovic has got his second basket of the game.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Outside Conley. Stolen by Mitchell. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
Well, this is just another case where being aggressive wins out.
Pachulia with the screen for Marjanovic. It's DeRozan with the drive. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
Oh, he took a terrific angle right there off the screen, something they work on every day in practice.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Chris, during your playing days, you had a number of point guards that you developed an excellent rapport with. What do you feel is the most important part of being a successful point guard in the league?
You have to be a great leader to be a successful point guard in the league. You have to be open. You have to be tough on guys. You have to know guys' personality, and you have to be giving. You have to trust your guys. And I was blessed. I played with some really good point guards that had all of those qualities.
To the inside. Kuzma can't get it to go. Nets trail by 6. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Conley kicks to DeRozan. Back to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Kick by Randolph. And it's Conley penetrating. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Los Angeles leading by 6. Ball kicks to Mitchell. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Gay on target from 13 feet. Gay's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The scoring skills of Gay aren't just limited to the mid-range and his perimeter. This is a guy who can get it done from the inside as well, thanks to his fantastic length.
Ball, the pass to Kuzma. They set the screen. Down Down low. Here's Marjanovic, and that's off the glass and in. Marjanovic has got 6.
Bounce pass is the ticket there. Very nice assist.
DeRozan dishes to Conley. Randolph a screen. Conley kicks to DeRozan. Passes it to Randolph. And the second chance effort by Randolph. He's got 6.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Here's Ball. 9-point game his last outing. Screen by Ibaka. Here's Mitchell. But they'll get another chance. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Welcome, everybody, to the Halftime Show. I'm Ernie Johnson. The guy nodding over here is Kenny the Jet Smith. And the guy doing that is Shaquille O'Neal. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are leading by 4. Kenny?
Well, their shooting accuracy was on point. It was good play calling, of course, by the coaching staff, but it was great execution by the team.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
Well, Ernie, I'm not even a player anymore, but I'm not happy.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter.
The Brooklyn Museum, just one of the many places to visit here in this famous borough of New York City. Welcome back, folks. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Nets trail by 4. Rudy Gay is out there with Zach Randolph. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Conley. And it's Pachulia in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. For Brooklyn, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Outside Conley. Pass to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. And that one comes up a bit short. Lakers leading by 3.
And, you know, so often we hear about a player coming out as an elite athlete, but Lonzo Ball is an elite basketball brain. I mean, this guy sees everything on the court, a terrific passer, but more importantly, he's a guy that players like playing with. He really approaches the game like a 10-year vet.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. The Lakers shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Pass to Kuzma. To the middle. Here's Marjanovic. And Ibaka kicks to Mitchell. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Ball. Another shot. Marjanovic. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from Pachulia. Here's DeRozan. From down in the low post, it goes. DeRozan's got 10 points in the game. And with Lonzo Ball, you've heard all the comparisons to Jason Kidd as how he plays and views things as if it's a chess match. Greg, pretty good company to be in.
I tell you, that just shows the lofty expectations Ball has been saddled with, and he's the ultimate team player and plays to win. There are questions about his game, but what I always say is the fact that the players he plays with tend to play their best basketball, which I think is a reflection of his game.
Randolph passes to Conley. Outside DeRozan. Randolph sets a screen for DeRozan. A rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Inside. And Pachulia pulls it down. Pachulia's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's DeRozan. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
He's not the only one to blame for them being behind, but he hasn't helped their cause much.
There's a screen by Marjanovic. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And looking back at last season, here's a look at the 3-point and 2-point shot attempt averages for the Nets.
And the 3-point shot was a huge part of their game plan. When it was falling, it made them very hard to defend. Opponents were stretched out all over the place.
A meteoric ascent for Luke Walton. 2 years before signing as coach for the Lakers, he was a part-time assistant with their development team. Now the youngest head coach in the league. He's almost 2 years younger than Kobe Bryant.
They grabbed their own miss, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 8 points for him.
That lead's only going to keep growing if he keeps shooting like he has so far.
Outside Conley. Feeds it to Gay. Randolph sets a screen for Gay. Goes up at the stripe. A rebound by Marjanovic. Talk about compiling your coaching resume in a hurry. Luke Walton, in his first year as an assistant, wins a title. And in year 2, as interim head coach, leads the Warriors to the best start in league history.
It's all about timing. Great. 24-0 start. With Walton at the helm, they went 39-4. It catapulted him to the front of the line among head coaching candidates.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Outside Conley. Picked by Pachulia. Jacks up a 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Lakers leading by 8. Here's Ball. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Picked by Randolph. Gay kicks to Randolph. There's a good screen. Pachulia sets a screen for Randolph. And here's Conley outside. And that's not going to go. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Lakers ahead, up by 10. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. Three quarters in the books, folks. Glad to have you with us. Welcome back as we get going. And here is Los Angeles now. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the 4th quarter. So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got Ibaka. All out there with Mitchell. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. And Chris, you've been working as an analyst now for quite some time. Do you feel that how you view and enjoy the game has changed as you've transitioned from being a player on the floor to the booth?
You know what? I've learned a lot, and I've learned to look at the game a different way, but I look at the game the same way. I think the onus is on the player to execute what the coach and the GM puts out there for you to do, for you not to become a one-dimensional player, for you to improve in the summertime. That's the only time you can improve. And when you don't come back and you don't improve, it's obvious that you have the same glaring weaknesses that you had the year before. Even if you're not on the team that can compete for a championship, you want to make sure that you compete for a championship, that you compete for an all-star, that you compete to have your name out there. And so a lot of times we'll watch some of those teams, and I love seeing if they compete or if they laid it down early in the season. So, no, I would say that really what gives me an advantage is that the way that I looked at the game, and hopefully, you know, that gives me a unique perspective when I'm out there trying to talk to other basketball heads like myself.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. He told the guys it's time to turn it up a little and make a push. We've worked too hard to come away empty-handed. Let's put this thing away. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Here's Mitchell. DeRozan defending. And it's Mitchell missing. Nets trail by 11. Gay outside. Dishes it to Conley. Gay outside. He feeds it to Randolph. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Here's DeRozan. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Los Angeles leading by 11. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Screen by Ibaka. Mitchell kicks to Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Ibaka with the screen on Pachulia. Here's Ball. A three-pointer off the mark. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Kicks it to Conley. Outside DeRozan. Over Mitchell. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from DeMar DeRozan.
And you want to talk about high volume scores. Just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
Now here's Ball. Covered by Conley. Marjanovic passes the ball. Screened by Ibaka. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And it's 8 points for Lonzo Ball.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
Picked by Pachulia. Gay kicks to DeRozan. Over Mitchell. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from DeMar DeRozan.
If you leave him alone, he'll drain that mid-range jumper all day long.
Mitchell dishes the ball. And Ibaka kicks to Ball. Screened by Ibaka. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Mitchell. He's covered by Randolph. Man showing some terrific range. Mitchell's got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
At this point, it's just icing on the cake. Terrific run, closes it out.
Here's Conley. No good there with the step-back J. Ball with it. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for...
Zaza with the Kevin Love stat line.
In the world, where the you at?